Overheating of your brand new PC can potentially cause major problems. Every computer, from the smallest of notebook laptops to high-end gaming rigs, generates heat whilst they are running. Heat that can fry your precious PC components if you're not careful. When we installed our CPU, you will remember that we installed a cooling fan alongside it. The stock fans which come with our CPU, graphics card and casing may be suitable for everyday use, such as browsing the internet and word processing, but if we want to carry out processor-heavy tasks, such as video editing or playing high-end games, we may need to consider additional cooling methods. When deciding on a method to cool our system, we generally have two choices: air cooling and liquid cooling. There is a good chance that your case already has an air cooling system built in, an intake fan on the front that pushes cool air over your components and expels the hot air out the back. This, along with the stock fans on your processor and graphics card, are what make your PC sound like an aircraft taking off when they kick in. You can buy bigger, more efficient cooling fans if you want a quieter rig, and they are generally the cheaper and simpler alternative to set up, though they may not be powerful enough for severely overclocked processors. A liquid cooling system can be a much more efficient and quieter solution to your cooling needs. Employing a series of coolant-filled tubes, a radiator, water blocks, and a couple of other components, you can direct the cooling system directly to multiple components within your PC. This sounds great, but the complexity of the system and the research required to order all of the parts necessary, as well as the increased cost involved, make the liquid cooling system a tough consideration. A third option is the self-contained liquid cooling system, and offers the same benefits of the liquid cooling system, but without the complexity involved. You just need to attach the water block to your CPU and the radiator fan combo to your case, and you have an efficient cooling system that is much quieter than the air cooling options. Now we have all of our components in place, with all the corresponding cables strewn across the inside of our system. Now is the time to add a little organisation to this terrifying tangle of cables. Good cable management will not only create a clean, clutter-free aesthetic, but a PC with its cables properly routed and secured will run cooler and quieter, accumulate dust more slowly, and be easier to upgrade in the future. There is no perfect solution to cable management. However, there are a number of best practices that we can employ to help us out. Modern case designs take cable management seriously and have considered factors to help tame the tangles. Conveniently placed holes, hidden space behind the motherboard tray, and a scatter of tie-down spots will assist with cable placement. We spoke briefly about cable management during the motherboard installation, but now we will take a more detailed look into how we will tidy up our system. Tuck cables into roots and alcoves, in particular the space behind the motherboard, and don't be afraid to disconnect or move things around in order to get the cabling right. Bundle up excessive cables and ensure that you keep fans and coolers as clear as possible. Once you are happy with the cable placement, start securing them in tight bundles, starting from the top and working your way down. Velcro strips and twist ties are ideally suited to PC cable management if you have them available. And be aware that using cable ties may be more difficult to cut away if you ever need to remove or replace a component at a later date.